Hello. In the next 10 minutes, I will try to speak my mind about one thing, which is force feedback. And yes, I agree that force feedback is one of the most important foundations of sim racing. Yes, we use it to know what the tires are doing and if we should throttle more or counter steer or something. But I mean, since like let's say I don't know, let's say 20 years ago, since the invention of force feedback, I feel like no big major addition has been added to sim racing. So, like every now and then we see like a release of a new DLC or like the YouTubers and like the like the important websites of about sim racing. They speak about the release of a new car or they want to sell you a livery or something. But to me, it's not that important, not that major thing. For example, like let's say the 7 points tire model of ACC was a very substantial improvement. The new damage model in iRacing was a very important improvement, and much more. This is my idea. So in real life, we drive in response to G forces. According to everyone, it's not me. That. I'm not professional at all. But if you asked in real life, uh, we drive in response to g-forces and a little bit in response to the visual cues. And by the way, the most important thing I forgot to say is that in this race I'm driving without force feedback whatsoever. I turned it off to try, and to me I enjoyed it really much. The visual cues, the sound of the tires, let's say rubbing or something. It was enough for me to know and to drive and to response to what's happening. Like Billy Strange says, the visual cues are very important. So I'm not saying that force feedback is not important, but I'm saying that it's really important, but it might be overrated. Like let's say in Sim Racing Expo I tried the SimiCube 2. To be honest, I don't dream with a better wheel and wheelbase than this. I only dream that it goes down in price. Like what the company Field VR, they try to make a full uh, many people they say like they will not succeed and they make fun of them and etc. But yeah, I have the dream that a direct drive wheel will be 400 dollars with a load cell pedal with everything included. Back to the what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that other than force feedback that has been added, like let's say 20 years ago or something, nothing major has been added. Why not motion? Because we drive in response to G forces. And the next big thing that maybe more important than force feedback is G forces and motion. And I have been to a Sim Racing Expo and I tried many types of motion simulators. To be honest, the video I don't have the videos right now with me on another memory card, but later I can put videos so people will understand what I'm speaking about. You can start, the cheapest is a tactile feedback. It's great. I have a butt kicker. It feels great, but unfortunately it's unreliable and it's getting broken and blown all the time, and it costs much more than its original price to fix it. But anyway, like let's say from any company, only like vibrations are very important. Next step is like let's say seat mover, or next step will be like a D-box that only makes you feel bumps and dips like the suspension travel, and it's very good and it's working. Prices range from several $1,000s or unfortunately. You can make one by yourself and it can cost you like, let's say, $1,000 to $2,000, according to my friends who did it by themselves. Uh, the third thing I tried was this Wave Italy, and their seat had something that pushes on your back, and their seat belt had something that tensions the seat belt on you to make you feel like for example, you are pushed forward, so the seat belt will tension more, will make you feel more tension. Um, Personally, their equipment were excellent, maybe the best pedals I ever tried, but this idea of huge error here, this idea of the seat pushing on you or something, I didn't get to feel it natural. They said because it's not, it's like designed for Charles Leclerc's body or something, as I understand from them. It's not, they said if it's like personal, exactly on your size or something, you will feel better. Anyway, I don't want to go too much, but I will speak in 1 or 2 minutes about the last thing I tried was full motion sim that is supposed to make you feel the G-forces by, for example, making you lean backwards when you are accelerating, so the gravity will will gravitate you, will pull you to the back to simulate when you are on throttle, like you feel like yourself stuck to the seat backwards, if you understand what I mean. And although many people say that they don't feel it's natural or anything, to me, in 10 minutes I was like I could deceive myself and I could convince myself that I'm in a real car, especially that I used VR. So it felt really great. Yes, there's room of improvement. There is, yes, it's crazy expensive, and 10 out of 10 of sim racers will not buy this thing for 50,000 euros, 40, 50, 60,000 euros, those range of prices. No one will buy them. But yeah, in let's say, I don't know how many years, 10, 20 years, they will be like maybe consumer friendly in prices, and everyone will have one in the future. I spoke too much, but what I wanted to say, in short, that yes, force feedback is one of the most important things, but it's not the only one. I wish the developers will focus on making the physics more real, more accurate, more closer to reality, to implement more factors than force feedback, not only force feedback, to implement more things. As I told you, like a new tire model is really welcome, a new 7-point tire model is really welcome, a new damage model. Uh, what else? Physics. The most important things is physics. This is why I like R-Factor 2, this is why I like Automobilista, this is why I like Assetto Corsa, because their physics feel believable for me more than others. So this is where I hope developers will focus, and I will shut up and they will take my money. Not to tell them shut up and take my money, but yeah. But it's not especially my thing when they like release a new car or new livery and try to sell you this for $15 or 15 euro or something. It's not, to me, it doesn't make me so excited. Same as you see on the websites and you see on YouTube. Hey, like, yeah, we are really happy. It doesn't make me really happy to buy a new livery. I mean, that was it. If I wasn't clear, I might repeat for the third time. Like, I turned off the force feedback for this race and it felt really okay. So yeah, I hope that something more will be added to sim racing with time. Not only, as I said, like the things that has been already done, but I hope something new also will be added. Thank you very much. And I mean, maybe like we have 2-3 minutes left in this race. I will leave you with this and I will end the video when the race is over. Thank you, goodbye.